Hello, elementary leaders. It's Megan this week. I'm so excited to be serving alongside you. I've got a great game talking about God's wonderful creation again this week to kind of kick off our time. Those who were with us last week, you guys saw, but those who didn't, we have decided to open the walls and give this a try. And then we are going to be having 2 tables at the back of your space, and then also keeping this small group space with the area rug kind of open and allowing it to be ready for games and activities. And so that's what we're going to do is we're going to be using this game space to start, and we're going to have our purposeful objects activity where you're going to keep these kind of hidden, and then you're going to pick a volunteer to look at one of the cards, and they have to tell the group what the purpose of the item is in their picture. So an example is if they pick a lawnmower, they're going to say the purpose is to cut grass. And so when you've gone through all the different objects, you are going to talk about just like how they were made special and special for a special reason as well, and talk about our bottom line, which is God made me for a purpose. All right, and then we'll go ahead and we'll move into our large group time, and we'll get the Bible story. And then when we come back for our small group time, we have the teeny tiny art show. So I've got stacks of these teeny tiny art show picture frames and different coloring devices to have. And you can go ahead, and it's really lovely to kind of utilize the art space. They can stand at the tables, or if they don't want to sit at the tables, we still have all of the clipboards in the space as well. And so you're going to have them kind of stand there with their little picture frames ready to listen, and you're going to open your Bible to Ephesians 2:10, and you're going to read the verse, and you're going to share key points like God created you to belong to Jesus, and now that you belong to Jesus, you can live like him. And then when you finish talking about Ephesians 2:10, then you'll turn to 1 Timothy 4:12, and you'll read that verse aloud, and you're going to say something like, this verse is part of the letter Paul wrote to his friend Timothy. Timothy was really young, and he was leading an entire church in Ephesus. And Paul wanted Timothy to know that even though he was young, he was still to follow Jesus and be an example. And then everybody's going to have their teeny tiny art show activity page. And they're going to remind them of the different parts of Ephesians 2:10. We are God's creation. He created us. We can do good works. We are God's masterpiece, created to do good works. And then they're going to become the artists and create as many different teeny tiny works of art as they can, filling in each frame of their page. And so let them have fun with this and see what they create. It'll be amazing. All right, and the next activity is our A to Z of good works. Another great thing is, utilize the circle space, everybody sit around, and you're just gonna go through the alphabet, and you're gonna say, so you're gonna start with the letter A and say A is for asking someone to play, and B is being a good friend, and you're gonna continue through the alphabet. And if they need any help with ideas, like, maybe you could use your whiteboards and write some of the, maybe some trickier ones up on the whiteboard for just kind of maybe a visual reminder for the kiddos who might be struggling, or if they get a little stage fright. It's amazing how even in a small group, we've got the ones that just don't want to talk, and this will just help encourage them and be able to participate. And then in each of your spaces, you also have a bundle of either like sticks or popsicle sticks, something that will act as a rhythm stick. And so you're going to be practicing the memory verse together, and they can, drum, and there's one for each kid. And you're like, how you made me is amazing. Or you can, instead of just making it quarter notes, you can make it into different note patterns. And you're just going to create a simple rhythm together where you can tap the sticks on the floor, you can tap the sticks with a partner, have fun, and let them kind of explore the rhythm and also get to know the Bible verse a little bit better. And as you get ready to end in prayer and dismiss these kiddos back to their families, each room has a stack of stickers. These are like vinyl stickers. They can go on water bottles, and they're just talking about how we are God's handiwork. So there's a couple different ones. There's like a little flower with a watering can, and then there's like a little shovel in a wall. And just remind them to remember each and every day that they are God's handiwork and created unique and different by Him, and kind of tie it back into even the declarations we talk about. But you guys, I am so excited to serve alongside you this week, and I'm just so thankful to be with you. God bless.